Mewtwo Corrin.
Mewtwo versus Corrin.
I'm okay with this.
So we've seen this matchup between these two a lot of times. In numbers, I always comes out on top.
Yeah.
Leo puts up a fight.
Yeah, his Mewtwo is getting better and better and better with each day.
Yeah. And I mean, we've already seen it once on stream. It got the crazy disable.
Yeah, disable into like everything. He got disable up smash, disable F smash. It's crazy. Right now, we're just seeing generally like numbers. I mean, Leo is like trying to weave in and out with both neutral B and the very safe Nair.
Oh yeah, and I mean Mewtwo has he has an amazing airspeed, some of the best aerial drift in the game, allowing him to just go in and space with those aerials properly, even against a character like Corrin, who has those crazy disjoints. Wow, that disable ended up getting power shielded, so close to actually connecting, which definitely would have been a stock there. All right, now we start to see the combos coming out in 4 numbers. All right, down air to break that combo and make it back to stage.
Yeah.
The patience.
So the Corrins get themselves into... Oh, wow. Even with the slide.
Yeah, that jump cancel up smash working out pretty well for him. Back throw sent him off. Up throw not going to kill just yet, so he's opting just to gain the stage positioning.
Yeah, if Leo keeps playing like this, he might get what he wants. Might be the late Christmas miracle that he gets his set off of JohnNumbers.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's nearly tripled him, or he's a third of JohnNumbers percent nearly. So
yeah,
but Numbers is approaching max rage, and Mewtwo's the second lightest character in the game for whatever reason.
I was about to say that Mewtwo is incredibly light. He is a glass cannon of a character, and also he has a huge hurt box.
Yeah, man. He drifts like Puffs, but he also dies like Puff. So
yeah,
come on.
Oh my God, that was so good.
Yeah, that landing right behind the F smash. Had he been hit, he would have died.
Way.
Nice DI. Great DI.
That was fantastic.
He was so
DI.
deep into the corner.
All right,
he was like in timeout. All right. Neutral B to attempt to edge guard. Yeah, you can't really do a whole lot about that. You need to be right on top of Corrin.
Leo just kind of wanting to go to the left side of the stage.
Great DI again.
That down air managing to close out the stock.
That was what?
That's actually happened a lot already this game, that we've seen Leo have these aggressive returns, which is really unusual for Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a character that's known for his honestly busted air dodge. It comes out frame 2, has less lag, he disappears, he has amazing drift, so Mewtwo has the best air dodge in the game, which means that Numbers probably isn't expecting Leo to come down with these aggressive options.
Leo, when you watch this back, why are you not holding center stage? If you note, every chance given to run off stage and edge guard, he does, and it worked out a couple times to get some pot shots in, but he hasn't gimped Numbers. And like in general, this might be working for Leo in bracket, but he's playing against the man that lives off of the ledge when he's playing his main. And when he plays Corrin, he stays off ledge too. All right, we got disable number 1.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
That was disable number 2 technically, but these now starting to space these aerials, reads the air dodge. Mewtwo in a juggle situation, and this is actually pretty bad. All right, makes it back to ledge.
Sweet air dodge, but we can't get the Nair into up tilt. He DI'd too far behind.
All right, I honestly am surprised by how aggressive Leo is being at the moment. Like,
yeah, like he's up, but like this is Leo. I mean, like he did this too in his other round.
Well, the thing is, like, Leo is actually he's very dynamic in that, like, when he plays against me, he's nothing but defensive. He almost never approaches when I play him, and I'm surprised that right now he's opting for all that. Like,
I mean, he also plays Numbers like way more often.
Wow.
Nice, takes game 1.
That will do it. Numbers putting his head in his hand, doing the thinker pose.
Yeah. Well, like, I was going to say, like, Leo plays Numbers all the time, so perhaps when Leo, or just people in general, are playing players that they don't often play, they take more time to sit back and watch. And, like, Leo, and especially if what we're saying is true, like, he's not actually taking a tournament set off, he probably has watched a ton of JohnNumbers. So now he's got his time to go in.
I can kind of understand, actually, why he might be going off stage. It could possibly be that Numbers is so comfortable on ledge.
Yeah.
And so
it's forcing the issue.
Yeah, like, it's...
Jeez, Numbers with this opening. Comboing Mewtwo, of all people, of all characters.
Yeah, already at 51%.
58 and rising.
65.
He's fairs.
All right, but let's see if we can get some nice combo in.
Leo answering back.
Wow!
Wow,
and they already evened it up!
Whoa, calm down, calm down.
Yeah, and he's still going!
So both of them just were exemplary in showing how triangle platforms could be very useful for comboing. Oh, wow, looking for the early up air kill. Mewtwo's so light.
hitting.
How does Mewtwo have such a deep, like, heavy person's voice and then weighs less than Game & Watch?
He has psychic powers.
I guess.
So he uses psychic powers.
He's got
to,
psychic
like,
vocal cords, too?
Yeah, no, he detunes his naturally
Sure.
very high-pitched voice.
Sure.
I always imagine he has the same voice as Mew. It's just, you know, that
yeah, that would be hilarious to hear Muse be like, "Yo, what's good? I'm number 151." Relax, Mew, or whatever number he is. All right.
Mew is not 151.
All right, so Leo kind of holding center stage. For once, he didn't just run off and try to dare Numbers. But hey, look, Leo's at game 1, so I'm no person to disparage of what he's doing.
But
he's resumed that patience.
Even though he won game 1, he hasn't won the set yet, and that's what he's looking for right now.
Yeah, that's true.
He can't let himself get tilted if he loses this game,
Yeah.
and he can't let himself. Oh yeah, you can't mess with it.
Oh, he didn't tech.
Yeah. So the way that Corrin's counter works is that she goes from being intangible to being able to act immediately.
Yeah.
There is no break.
Very, very, very difficult to punish. So
It's actually literally impossible.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
punish.
On paper, but hey.
Well, no, like it's like even if you do like go in for a grab, that's more of a read than a punish because she might as well have been standing still.
Sure.
Anyway, so getting back to this, we have Leo having a much harder time this game. These tri-platform layout definitely hurting him.
Yeah, after Numbers was opened up from like the response combo from Leo, he just started dominating the gameplay by dominating neutral.
Oh, that'll be
up
it,
throw,
though.
that's it. Yeah.
Up throw will take that stock. And so now we have Leo sitting at only 59%, which we saw already that he did a 70% combo on Numbers off of a single neutral air.
True.
So this is definitely not anything that
Yeah,
is
but Mewtwo,
outside of the realm of comfortable. Oh, opting for the high recovery.
yeah,
sort of
I don't know.
works out.
Mewtwo dies like twice as early as Corrin. So yeah, look, he was almost dead. In like 20 more %, that definitely is going to kill.
I mean, keep in mind that Mewtwo also has amazing kill power.
Well,
we saw him
yeah, that's
close
true.
out the last stock at like 90%
Shadow Claw,
with the
yeah.
forward air. Yeah.
Uh,
And also, Disable is a factor. We haven't seen him throw it out since that game 1. I wonder if maybe he's holding on to it as some sort of ace in the hole.
I don't know, man, but he brought it all the way
There
back.
it is.
Yeah.
Called it.
Tried to edge guard with Disable to F smash like Leo did in his previous set. Okay. So both players advancing in shield. Numbers advancing. Actually, Leo advancing more on the ground than I thought he would. But all right, let's see. How does he get down from the platform? He runs off. He runs off and then just dashes back.
Back air is not going to seal it just yet, and we now have
close.
Mewtwo with even more rage. This is getting extremely dangerous.
Oh,
but
he got poked in the foot.
Yeah, just that. I actually love the movement from Numbers.
Yeah.
He basically did a quick turnaround, which Leo forced. He forced Leo to react and drop his shield, and then he just side B back the other way,
Yeah.
and he clipped him with the strong part of that side B, sealing in that stock and keeping this going to a game 3 situation. I think we're probably going to see a flat stage. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Those tri-platforms definitely helped out Corrin a lot. And
Yeah.
we see Numbers making kind of a sigh, preparing himself for the battle that's to come. Let's see if Leo can finally conquer Numbers and bring himself this win. Leo's been getting better and better, and he's been dominating the local scene here more
Yeah,
and
Leo's
more.
insane, man. His gameplay is pretty like nuts. So
Oh,
all
big
right,
combo, 73% already.
he didn't even let this man land. He had to go to ledge. All right,
Ooh,
tried
I
to
like
rise
that
again with
control.
Nair. I wouldn't be surprised if last game Leo dropped shield to Nair, but look, we're in game 3. FT's, yeah, I think this benefits Mewtwo a lot more so than Corrin, so good counter pick in that regard. But Numbers going kind of crazy with the side Bs. They closed out a few stocks, and they put Mewtwo in the air for up air potential.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, like,
come on.
why? If it's working,
Oh.
who cares about it being stale? He's not at kill percent yet. Getting close.
But it's the sort of thing. But he's evened up, and like, okay, now he has the lead because he used side B like 7 times in a row.
Yeah, I mean, look, it may be tilting, it may be scrubby, but if it's working, I don't see why you shouldn't do it. So,
Yes.
and it's relatively safe, too, from that distance. Look, so Leo tried to get cheeky, tried to disable. Numbers, again, with the side Bs. Some of the side Bs are just important because
Yeah.
of the movement you can do out of them.
Of course, I think actually that it's very important that Numbers started doing these side Bs because Mewtwo can't really approach that well now, given that he doesn't have platforms. So if JohnNumbers keeps using that side B again and again and again, if he doesn't have any sort of way of like approaching from above reliably,
Yeah.
then That's actually really smart of Numbers, taking advantage of Leo's own counter pick.
Yeah.
And that side B, that was almost a 0 to death.
Yeah, I mean,
He took him from about like 11 or 20% all the way to death just by continuously using side B after side B after side B. But this is the character, folks.
yeah, unfortunately, this is just what it is. To play against Corrin as Mewtwo, when you're known to like be able to get in and really mess you up. Like Corrin can definitely play defensively, and I think she lends better to playing defensively anyway. But Numbers is a defensive player. Corrin's generally defensively inclined, and he's using one of the safest options, which is just far away retreating side Bs. Yeah, see? So he taps his shield, says, okay, no stick, gonna run back now. Yeah, Numbers is just approaching with his shield up so that he doesn't get grabbed with
Leo
air.
finally gets the punish there.
Yeah, but Numbers didn't press a whole bunch of buttons.
Yeah, and he didn't seal the stock, which means that now he has to work really hard.
These pivot grabs,
close
relax.
this out still. Like, that was the first time we saw Leo win neutral in, oh god, like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, we talked about edgeguarding Corrin in another match, and like, just it's hard. Like, Mewtwo's edgeguard game is actually pretty decent, but it's just hard, one, to edgeguard a man who plays on the edge with all of his characters. Two, it's hard to edgeguard Corrin. And the higher percent you get as Mewtwo, you wonder if you're just going to get hit with a random aerial and die off the side.
Of course, like, Mewtwo might be, he's at kill percent from certain things right now.
Yeah, maybe at the end, like, super, like, rage F smash at the ledge.
No, I was thinking of neutral B.
Oh, yeah, that could work.
This is getting worse and worse and worse right now for Leo. He needs to close out this stock. Numbers getting that pivot grab.
Yeah.
And Leo in the air finally manages to make it back down to the ground. That will be the stop.
All right.
And we now have, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, this is going for a while.
Numbers' stock was so long. It was over half of the allotted time was Numbers' first stock. All right. Good tilt to Nair. Nice aerial momentum shift with side B.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we're not seeing a lot of power shields coming. Oh my god, that beat out the shadow.
I don't know. Actually, I think they're approaching a lot in shield, but that's why we see Leo getting stuck, because he drops it. Well,
we're not seeing a lot of power shields from Leo though. Like,
no, well, like, yeah, not as many, and it's just also, it's tough even if you are power shielding the stick. Numbers is far, like often. All right, so how's he gonna see? It's Leo. That's why I think this matchup is so difficult against Numbers as a player. It's tough to edgeguard him, and it's tough as Mewtwo to edgeguard Corrin.
But Mewtwo should have the kill power that he does. You know, he shouldn't be relying on that sort of thing.
He could kill him in neutral.
Finally goes in for that grab after the counter.
Yeah, but he forward throws him and resets. I don't know what else he could have gotten off of it.
He couldn't really do much else.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like,
Ooh, pivot grab.
I think that Leo was holding on to that as his win condition, sort of, where he was hoping, like, oh, I'll get Number to really high percent, he'll counter, and then I'll go in and, like, you know, grab him and kill him. But Leo sort of kind of getting desperate now. He knows he needs to get something started. He can't, you know, wait until kill percent to abuse that habit.
Yeah, I don't know why, kind of like just up smashed on shield a few times, Leo did. But look, he got this far. It's unfortunate. Leo's trying to take his first set off of Numbers, and he's playing so far from behind. Yeah.
We now have less than a minute on the clock. I think both players are aware of it. Oh, goes for the disable.
Relax.
That's not going to do it just yet, but Mewtwo, with
more.
only 45 seconds on the clock, needs to go hard. That's going to be it.
Dead.
That's going to be it.
That sucks.
Yeah, stomp from Leo. Very upset.
He got really close.
Really close.
It's exactly what you described. He's less than happy. But look, he played well. I think what was tilting the most is repetitive side B.
Yeah.
It's viable. That's why it's tilting. You know, it's like, you know, if you, that's my commentary.